Remember when I said the Dispatch Center didn't do all that much in Infinite Galaxy? Well, guess what? Now there is a new role for rallies, and the combat mechanics are even changing in a major way. In the latest patch, there are some huge changes that we need to talk about. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and this video has been sponsored by the makers of Infinite Galaxy. And let me tell you, these are some of the biggest combat changes we've seen since they made it, so that frigates attack frigates, and cruisers attack cruisers, and destroyers attack destroyers. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about what we see here. We will optimize the battle mechanics so that every commander can command better and have a better gaming experience. These optimizations will gradually be available in every nebula. Commanders, please wait patiently. Slow your roll. Wait, please wait. I actually am glad they're testing this in nebulas 77, 78, 79, and 80. Starting on the 27th of December, they're going to see how it goes, then roll it out other places. Yeah, please. Test with a small group, see if it's good, and then if it is, put it everywhere. Here's what they're doing. These new battle mechanic optimizations are as follows. By the way, in case you haven't seen, information about stuff like this is most likely going to show up on the new YouTube channel for Infinite Galaxy. I'll put a link in the description to the official Infinite Galaxy YouTube channel. Let me talk about this, though. Number one, the all-new multi-queue battle mechanic. Now, commanders can make several of their queues join the same battle. Note, you can't use multiple queues to join battles for attacking space pirates, mines, or some other gameplay. But for most battles, you can have many fleets on the field before. They just sit there and they watch, wait for combat to end, then you can do stuff. Now, man, they all can pile in, which is pretty cool. So now there's much more reason to have more fleets powered up for things like the Outermost Crusade, for things like battling in your own nebula, which basically never happened. So basically for Outermost Crusade, this is really cool. Also for Outermost Crusade, there's implications about where you're going to put your spaceport. So before, you'd put your spaceport in one place and send your fleets to many places because you could only have one involved in an attack at a time. But now that you could have many, you might divide up your team into many different strategic locations. So there's definitely strategic depth added by virtue of doing this. But there's more. Strengthened the rally mechanics. Allies who join the rallies can now enjoy the buff and bonus of the rally sponsor. It includes flagship, tech, outfitting, crew, core module, medals, and more. The stronger the rally sponsor is, the more powerful the rally will be. Well, now there is a reason for your your dispatch center to be leveled up. Because not only does it increase the number of warships you can have in your rally, but if you are the right person to lead the rally, then your team gets the full benefit of your warships and crew and. So this is the case in literally every other game I've played in this genre. Maybe not literally every game in this genre, but in these sorts of battlers, typically when you launch a rally, there is a rally captain. When you're defending a structure, there is a garrison captain. And now that's being emulated here in Infinite Galaxy. So when you launch a rally, your warships are strengthened to the level of whoever is captaining the rally, which I think is a pretty cool idea, but there's more. Rally fleets and single fleets can now join the same battle simultaneously, but still only fleets in the rally queue enjoy every buff and bonus of the rally sponsor. So when you join the rally, your fleets are boosted up. But if you join the fight that the rally's in, at that point, they're not going to get boosted up. You had to join, I guess, the original rally. And I don't think there's a way to reinforce a rally that's already in play. Maybe there is. I think there should be. I would be curious to see if that's a thing. They optimize the multiplayer battle mechanic. Attack bonuses of both sides will increase according to the number of people that join the battle. The side with fewer people joining the battle have additional attack. Now, I find that very interesting. You know, in other games that I've played, there's sort of like a surround bonus where when you outnumber the enemy, you get an advantage. But here, when you outnumber the enemy gets an advantage. They get more attack. I think this is going to be a small number. I hope it's a very small number. I feel like if this number is too high, it offsets the point of having more people join the attack, which wouldn't make any sense. So I hope it is a small amount. At the same time, all commanders who join multiplayer battles will equally share the burden of total damage. Now, this I find really interesting. Currently, I believe that the range mechanic makes it so that some of the people that have more range are less likely to lose their troops compared to other people who don't have more range. I don't know. I'm curious to see ultimately. Oh, and I'm pointing at worship attack, not range. Where's range? There's range. Okay. We got there, everybody. We got there. I'm curious to see what role this is going to play. I thought it was already doing this sort of, that you sort of shared the damage, but I guess we'll see exactly how that unfolds as I collect some more outfitting. Pog, let's go. And if we just make our way back to the mail, scroll on down, there's a lot more to talk about. When attacking spaceports and alliance buildings, the attackers can only have up to 8 queues entered at the same time. The rally counts as 1 queue, and that means 1 rally queue and 7 individual queues can attack simultaneously. So you can only have so many stack up, whereas today you could have an infinite number. But keep in mind, this is spaceports and alliance buildings. So that's going to include things like outposts, and presumably that's going to include buildings in the outermost crusade. Maybe. But that should not be relevant in a game mode like the Galaxy Summit, I hope. Because that gets going to get really weird in the Galaxy Summit. Yeah, I mean, they'd have to cap the amount you could garrison if they're going to cap the amount you could swarm with. When a commander dispatches multiple fleets to attack the same spaceport, their battle abilities will be reduced starting from the second fleet. Now, I don't know how much reduction it is, but what they're basically saying is, hey, if you want to take on another player, you still got to bring your friends, just like you used to before. You can't just like solo attack another player as effectively with like all 5 fleets if you're a mega whale. You need other people in order to kind of stack properly. And when defending spaceports, all reinforcing fleets of the defender count as 1 queue, and they enjoy the buffs and bonuses of the commander with the highest flagship power in the queue. So what this is saying is that when you send a rally, all the warships in there get boosted to the level of the captain, and in a garrison, it's all going to get strengthened to the strongest player who's in the garrison. So it balances that out. Due to the rally strengthening mechanics, commanders who join the rally will enjoy all of the sponsors' buffs. For this reason, we will slightly increase the difficulty of the stages or bosses for the deep space relics, the alien spirits, and the simulation center. Yeah, those are going to get a lot easier with the right people launching the rallies. You know, all in all, I think this is a really exciting change. The swarm mechanic that's in this game is very interesting, and it's maybe too dominant. And I think that the rally mechanic is something that I've always enjoyed in this style of game. It gives the defending team a chance to respond to what you're doing. When you set a rally, I mean, they have 3 minutes to respond and figure out how they want to defend. And also the attackers have a little bit of time to collect up and be more strategic about how they attack, as opposed to kind of what it is today, where it's like, okay, ready, 3, 2, 1, swarm. Now it's going to be launch the rally, wait the 3 minutes. The enemy team is defending, maybe trying to clear out your field presence. You know, there's things that could happen. And then, boom, the rally hits. And at that point, hopefully the attackers have field. If they do, they swarm with the rally as well. I'm very eager to see how all this unfolds. But I also am eager for your thoughts down below in the comments. Is this a good change? Do you like it? Let me know. And until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies.